Hi there, welcome to Miss Ellie's Math Academy. In this video, I will teach you about negative exponents. Now, this is a really tricky topic, so I really want you to pay attention. So here's the table of contents. I will be covering 3 chapters with you today, looking for a pattern, what is a negative exponent, and solving negative exponents. So chapter 1, we will be able to find a pattern. So I've given you the set of numbers. 10 squared equals 100, 10 to the first power equals 10, 10 to the 0th power equals 1, and we'll be able to find out what number is going to equal 10 to the negative first power and 10 to the negative second power. So let's try to find a pattern between these numbers, 100, 10, and 1. How are the numbers decreasing? Try to think about that pattern. So the answer is that the numbers are divided by 10 as it goes down. So 100 divided by 10 is 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So what do you think 10 to the negative first power would be? 1 divided by 10. And if you change that into a decimal form, it will be 0.1. Now 10 to the negative second power works the same way. You divide by 10 again. All you have to do is move one decimal place back once. So the answer is 0.01. So ultimately, the pattern is that the numbers are getting divided by 10 as the exponent decreases by 1. So in chapter 2, I will discuss about what is a negative exponent. A negative exponent is a regular exponent but with the power raised to a negative number. So here is an example, 5 to the negative third power. Now, I don't want you to be like, oh no, it's a negative exponent. This is going to be so hard. Just ignore the negative sign for a second and solve 5 cubed as you normally would. 5 times 5 times 5. If you put that in a fraction, it's 1 over 5 times 5 times 5. And the answer would be 1 over 125. However, just do 5 cubed and get 125, and at the end, I just want you to put it over a 1 so that it would be a fraction. In chapter 3, let's solve some negative exponent problems. So here are the set of questions. I want you to pause this video and try these on your own. When you finish them, I want you to unpause it and see if you get them right. So I will be going over these answers. 6 to the negative second power, that equals 1 over 6 times 6. And that just equals 1 over 36. You have to simplify the fraction. You can't just leave it like 1 over 6 times 6. That's just the process of how you're solving 6 to the negative second power. Now let's move on to the second question. 4 to the negative third power equals 1 over 4 times 4 times 4. The answer is 1 over 64. 2 to the negative fourth power equals 1 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. The answer is 1 over 16. 3 to the negative third power equals 1 over 3 times 3 times 3. The answer should be 1 over 27. 5 to the negative second power equals 1 over 5 times 5. This should equal 1 over 25. The last question is 1 to the negative second power. I'm not sure why, but many students get this one wrong just because the base is a 1. But it just works the same. 1 over 1 times 1, which just equals 1 because 1 times 1 is 1, and a fraction 1 over 1 is simplified to a 1. So that is the end of the video for today. And if you have any questions or comments at all, feel free to comment down below. Thanks for watching.